Good afternoon in Materials and Processing. Let's go ahead and talk about your bill of materials. So for your bill of materials, I recommend that you use a Google Doc. So I'm going to start in my Google. So I'm going to go to Docs. And we simply want to start with a blank sheet of paper. And I'm going to go ahead and rename this Shelf Bill of Materials. And you're going to start with a table. And so let's see, when we talk about rows, we're going to need one for the name of our part, one for quantity, one for thickness, width, length, and material. So I think we're going to need 6. And then when it comes to the number of rows, it's going to vary from project to project. So I'm just going to start out here. So this is going to be my part name. It's going to be my quantity. I'm going to call this one thickness, width, and length. And this is my material. And because we abbreviated these, we're actually going to come back and we are going to insert a row above. We're going to take these 3 columns, and we're going to, or these 3 cells, and we're going to do a right-click, merge cell, and this is going to be called size. We're also going to come back and we are going to center align everything. I'm also going to come back and select these 2 and do a merge cells, merge cells, merge cells. And this is just for more of a visual material, a visual appeal. So by part name on your shelf is going to have a top. You need 1 top. More than likely, depending on your type of shelf, you might have something different. Many of you are probably going to be using a 1x8 for the top of your shelf. So your thickness is 1, and the true thickness of that is 0.75 or 3/4 of an inch. So what I'd actually like you to do is I would like you to put both. No, we're just going to put the size that we're ordering. So we're ordering a 1x8, and then what is the length that you need? So if you're doing a shelf that's 3 feet long, you need 36 inches. I'm going to specify, for example, that we need 28 inches. And we do want to put in our units. And most of you are probably using pine for your project. You may be using something different. So then we're going to need some brackets. Probably 2 of those. Again, some of these could differ for your project. Many of you are probably making your brackets out of 1x6s. And each of those probably need around 6 inches for. And again, those are out of pine. And you need a backboard. Probably just 1 of those. This is an example based off of the shelf that you have been seeing in class. You're probably using a 1x6, and maybe it's around 25 inches. And again, that's going to be pine. So if those were the parts that I needed, I'm going to go ahead and delete those 2 rows. And this is what I need for my bill of materials. What I'm going to ask you guys to do is go ahead and share your bill of materials with eMartin at TUSGE. That way I can go ahead and start looking over those. We do want to have your material list done prior to leaving for Thanksgiving break, because I want to try to compile our material order over Thanksgiving break and have your materials when you come back from Thanksgiving so you can get started. So I hope this helps you better understand your bill of materials. Have a good one.